When you look at these images, what comes to mind?
I just see beautiful colors.
Ah, yes, true. They are gorgeous. But with STEM, we learned this nebula is making stars. This one is debris from a stellar explosion. And this is the first image of a black hole. STEM gives us discovery and a dynamic universe.
STEM?
STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. They help us figure out the world, solve complex problems, and so much more.
Wait a minute, Ms.
It's Dr. Astra.
Well, Dr. Astra, what if we give your STEM a little imagination with just one letter? Add an A here for art, and we get STEAM. Combining the best of art and science, we can discover new paths to the planets, stars, and galaxies.
Love your addition, Mr.
It's Dr. Art. Full steam ahead. Do you like art or science?
Do you like art and science?
What do you think? Is art only subjective? Is science only objective?
Time to explore both worlds and discover art and science connections. And we start with the human brain. Evidence has shown the two hemispheres of our brains have different functions. The left hemisphere has more of our reasoning skills. It gives us our logic and science.
The right hemisphere has more intuitive functions, like love and imagination.
This has led to the belief that each person has a dominant brain hemisphere. I'm a scientist, and sure, I think of Mars from that viewpoint. Why are the rocks red? What is the air made of? But I don't think this way because my left brain hemisphere is dominant.
I'm an artist. My artful imagination wonders what Martians might look like. But this is not because my right brain is more in charge.
The idea of someone having a prevailing brain hemisphere is a myth. Our brains are not that simple. It is the most complex organ we have.
It's true that brain hemispheres have different functions, but they work together. Neither side, left or right, is dominant.
Whether you pursue art or science, that decision is influenced more by family, friends, teachers, people who encourage and support your endeavors.
We both need art and science, and we often use both without even noticing it.
So, Dr. Art, when did humans first create art?
Long ago, thousands of years. These cave paintings are some of the first. This figurine is called Lion Man. It was carved from the bone of a woolly mammoth. These art creations helped explain the many mysteries of nature. So, Dr. Astra, when did we first do science?
Hard to say exactly, but 3,000 years ago, the Babylonians noticed how the sun, moon, and planets move in the sky. Their answers, written on stone tablets, led to the time cycles we still use today, the day, month, and year. Like you said about art, science tries to explain the mysterious.
I suppose that's why people created constellations, to help make sense of it all.
They are amazing works of art, but they are practical. Constellations tell time. When the sun moves in front of Leo, autumn is about to start. When it moves in front of Sagittarius, winter arrives. Knowing how to track time based on the sun and stars was crucial to survival. It helped people secure food by knowing when animals migrate or when plants started to grow.
Both art and science have common origins. They both grew with the human need to understand nature and to communicate that knowledge to one another.
I agree. It is all about sharing our connection. Speaking of connections, have I got a story for you?
Great, Dr. Astra. What happened?
Well, I was inside the Museum of Modern Art in New York, staring at Vincent van Gogh's beautiful paintings, especially his magnificent Starry Night. While standing there, admiring it all, I started dreaming. I was getting closer to the painting, closer and closer. Suddenly, I am inside the painting, admiring Van Gogh's vibrant sky.
Whoa! I am in your dream too. This is wondrous.
Later, I discovered Van Gogh was painting the real sky. It was back in June 1889. His masterpiece was depicting Venus near the crescent moon.
Wow, that is fascinating. I never knew.
Astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson said this about Starry Night.
And the new place Van Gogh took me is not the sky as it is, but the sky as he felt it. And the more of us that feel the universe, the better off we will be in this world.
Astronomers.
Artists.
We are both
Dreamers. Dr. Astra, how familiar are you with the performing arts? There is an amazing play called Silent Sky that's right up your alley.
Theater? Let's go.
Let me show you what we do here, Miss Levitt. This is the latest technology, a photograph of the stars. And we chart every point of light on every one.
Every single one.
Every scattered sneeze of them.
Will, don't be crude.
They look like ground pepper till you get the hang of it.
Wilhelmina is our best photometer from whom you will learn much if she doesn't get herself fired.
I used to be her boss.
You still are. We share leadership of this department.
She outdid me with those letters.
I did no such thing.
The star classifications were her idea.
A collective effort, I assure you.
Star classifications, that was your work.
Oh, yes, indeed. The sky was a riot until Miss Cannon coded it. I wanted to give every star a number based on color, but she insisted on labeling stars with letters based on temperature.
Ladies, if...
O-B-A-F-G-K-M. Yes!
Oh, you created a standard, Miss Cannon. My goodness, I'm honored.
I know those astronomers.
You'll find this
They
funny,
worked
but
at Harvard
the
University
answer
like over 100 years ago. I didn't know they made a theater play about them. O-B-A-F-G-K-M. Those stellar classification letters led to the HR diagram, which reveals the life cycles of the star.
There's the sun. It looks like a G star, kind of in the middle.
Very good. The sun is an average yellow star and middle-aged. Their color is based on temperature. Blue stars are hot. Red stars are cool, though all stars are hot.
Silent Sky is a great play mixing art and science. Theater is so often a moving experience. Speaking of moving,
Here, apply that force immediately. Basically, I want you to focus on is your center of gravity as you sit into.
let's combine science and art in another way. Time to dance.
Right hand, that. Step back with your right.
Did you notice the instructor using a lot of physics words like gravity and motion?
Absolutely. Gravity, momentum, velocity, these are all forces around us. Dancing reminds me of the dance of the planets. Let's speed up time and watch the planets from Earth over many nights. Every object in the solar system feels gravitational pulls.
The planets pass each other because they go around the sun at different speeds, right?
Very good. When they line up, they seem to dance a little, switch positions, and then go on their way.
Let's watch the Earth really dance.
People dancing, planets dancing, all sharing the same physics of motion. Fascinating connection.
Dr. Astra, did you know one of my favorite poems is about astronomy?
No idea. Which one?
It's called When I Heard the Learned Astronomer by Walt Whitman. When I heard the learned astronomer, when the proofs, the figures were ranged in columns before me, when I was shown the charts and diagrams to add, divide, and measure them, when I, sitting, heard the astronomer where he lectured with much applause in the lecture room, how soon unaccountable I became tired and sick, till rising and gliding out I wandered off by myself in the mystical moist night air, and from time to time looked up in perfect silence at the stars.
Like that. Thanks for sharing, Dr. Art. I'll read you my favorite poem. My niece wrote it when she was little. The Milky Way has a strip of milk that is very, very long. I think if I drank all that milk, I would be very, very strong. The moon comes out at night so bright, it looks like Dad's bald head. The moon and Dad both tell me it's time to go to bed.
That's a good one. Clever rhymes.
Well, if you like rhymes, there is nothing better than a good song.
Music is one of my favorite forms of expression.
Especially when you can learn from it. Check out this rendition of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Sing along if you want to.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I don't wonder what you are. By your spectroscopic ken, you are made of hydrogen. Twinkle, twinkle, huge black hole, your accretion disk dims and glows. Your gravity devours nearby stars. We're sure glad you're so very far. Twinkle, twinkle, UFO, are you an alien? 'Cause we don't know. Far, far away in our giant galaxy, we keep looking for you, E.T.
Speaking of new perspectives, about 500 years ago, a new drawing technique came along. It's called linear perspective. championed by Italian Filippo Brunelleschi. Drawing like this gives the image depth and height, makes it look 3D, and therefore much more realistic.
And perspective changed dramatically when microscopes and telescopes came along, extending our vision inward and outward. I recall physicist Richard Feynman talking about a flower. When you envision the cells inside the flower has a new and unique beauty. Feynman recognized that science adds to the beauty and mystery of a flower. It never subtracts. A telescope is like a giant eyeball. It collects light from far away, millions, even billions light years.
These cosmic images look like gigantic works of art, scientific data or not. These space shots are stunning. Dr. Astra, have you ever marveled at brilliant architecture and art that we can witness just by walking around town? Architecture can feature symmetry, shapes, patterns, colors that can help other architects and artists find their inspiration. Let's take a quick trip around the world.
I'm sure you know, lots of engineering, technology, and math went into making these magnificent structures.
Of course, architecture is a grand form of art and science. Architecture can involve symbolism from cultures or nature. It can even make us laugh a little.
My favorite architecture are the magnificent structures in Egypt. Breathtaking.
I don't know why, but all this amazing architecture has me thinking of science fiction, other worlds, and life beyond Earth.
Did you know lots of science fiction movies are based on science discoveries? Think of NASA. Since the 1950s, their remarkable rockets led to a flood of space movies. STEM turning into STEAM.
And it goes the other way too. Science fiction inspires new science. Today, human brains can control new prosthetics or robotic arms. It was inspired by Star Wars. It's true. Remember when Luke Skywalker got his new arm?
Science and art working together. It's strange. When scientists solve one mystery, new mysteries pop up. Take black holes, for example. We discovered how they form by the death of massive stars. How they work, gravity so strong not even light can escape.
All great, but what is the new mystery?
Where does the black hole lead to? No one knows. Is it a wormhole to another galaxy? What happens to all that matter that falls into the crushing gravity? Does it result
The
in
most
birth of a
beautiful
whole
thing we
new
can
universe?
experience is the mysterious. It is the source of all art and science.
Hey, that's a quote from Albert Einstein.
Very good. For me, nature is the most beautiful mystery. Breathtaking skies, incredible landscapes, and the remarkable diversity of life. All of it amazes me, inspires me.
Me too. And learning some of nature's secrets is a fascinating journey.
Thanks, Dr. Astra, for all you shared.
And thank you, Dr. Art.
It was great. Exploring these art-science connections, they give us a better understanding, more awareness of each other, our world.
And other worlds, stars, galaxies, the entire universe.
We started with STEM,
Added A for art.
and now we're full steam ahead.